Corryton House Band. Well, welcome to our very first Corryton's Got Talent. We've got an amazing show for you tonight, from vocal soloists to duets, to instrumentalists, to stand-up comedians, comedy acts, tumblers. Y'all know what tumbling is? And more. Corryton's Got Talent is sure to be fun, tear-jerking, and entertaining. So buckle up for a night of fun and fellowship here at Corryton Church. I feel like we all need a good laugh right now. What do you think? So here's how the night will work, okay? Each contestant will take the stage to perform their act, and after their performance, they will hear from our 4 prestigious judges here, which you'll meet in just a moment. And then, at the end of the night, you, the audience, will vote from your phones for which of these 14 acts should be the winner and recipient of our golden CGT trophy. Now, here at the front of the stage is our illustrious judging panel, comprised of some familiar faces here at Corryton Church. 4 of our staff members, our children's director, Megan Ben, our college director, Spencer Smith, our education pastor, William Hunt, and our youth pastor, Brandon Oakes. All right, well, for our first act at Corryton's Got Talent, tumbling to a mashup of Taylor Swift hit songs, everyone give it up for 10 years old, Kendall McNutt. Judges, what do we think about that?
Wow. Kendall, I'm so proud of you, girl. You did so good. Yes. Listen, I know you've been injured, and we were not sure if you were gonna do this. And you just came out and rocked it. Way to go, way to go.
Kendall, that was fantastic. That was absolutely amazing. My favorite part of that was at the beginning when you did a little cheer for Corryton. And honestly, that should be on this stage more often. If we had some pastors, before they preach, I think we can incorporate that
That's a good idea.
every service.
That's a good idea.
I think I would like to see more of that. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. You did a great job. The audience loved you, and you made me hurt when you did the splits. Good job.
And
Good job.
Yes.
No, please don't.
Yeah. Spencer pulled a hamstring watching you do that. That was.
I was going to say that, actually. I was going to say
Yeah,
that. My
we
back
should
hurts.
have. No, Kendall, fantastic job. I'm so proud of you. I can't believe you did that with a little booty on. So great job. Thank you for doing that.
All right, give it up for Kendall. She's spider calling out, everyone. Watch out, watch out. Okay, just a little cherry on top there. Okay. All right, well, our next act features two friends who are neighbors, best friends, and are no strangers to the talent show stage. They won their school's talent show singing, and tonight they'll be singing a song from the musical Dear Evan Hansen with help from our very own Heather Stratton on the piano. Welcome Amelia Gully and Ava Kahn.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So the sun comes streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. 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 There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh.
for Amelia and Ava. Okay, Megan.
Well, I need a Kleenex, first of all. I was not expecting to cry tonight, so thanks for that. First of all, you all look beautiful up there, so brave, coming out. It's one thing to do it at your school with your peers and your friends, but coming here in front of all these people, I'm so proud of you. You wowed me. I was literally crying. So it was beautiful, beautiful.
She really was, and he was too. There was multiple people crying up here. That was fantastic. That was really good. No, it wasn't. I held it back. That was fantastic. And I don't know, one thing we said was, I don't know how you're supposed to follow that. So,
Yeah.
guys, that was great talent, great performance, great job.
So were you nervous?
Yes.
Oh, you
Is this
didn't
the
show
most
it.
people you've ever sung in front of?
Yes.
Yeah, so you did a great job. Overall, you did a really, really, really good job.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes. I am impressed. I am jealous. I wish I had a friend that I could sing like that with.
Right here.
Spencer.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, sorry.
You don't.
No, you girls are amazing. I am a man of integrity, but my daughter said if there's any way I can make you girls win today, if I could do that. But you don't need any help from me. But Oaks Fam is my Venmo, so you can send that to me. You girls don't need any help from me. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Give it up for these girls. Thank you, girls.
Good job. It was amazing.
Okay. Well, guys, unless you were born today, you know that folks around here love their Tennessee Volunteers. Am I right? So we knew that we had to be careful about scheduling Corryton's Got Talent, especially for people like our next act. We all know somebody like this. They only wear 2 colors, orange and white, that's right. Their heart rate doubles during the big game. Of course, they know more than the coach. And if anyone leaves the team for any reason, they're basically a terrorist, and everyone should disown them. So I'm sure you know somebody like that. When my mom married my stepdad, it was a Saturday exactly like this. And it was the magical year of 1998. That's right, the national championship team. Tennessee played Arkansas that night and won at the last second. It came down to the very end. But the church was packed full of people, guests, and waiting for the wedding to start because my stepdad would not emerge until the Vols sealed the victory. And when he finally emerged, the preacher announced the final score to all the guests. So that happened, yes. Well, if you think any of that stuff is funny, you're going to love our next act. So help me welcome to the stage the Vols' funniest fan, Mr. Clay Williams.
How y'all doing? Yeah, that's good. Hope everybody's doing all right. Man, look at the people. Oh boy, it takes me back to thinking about something I read about here a while back. There was this group, and they probably funded by the government, done a study. They wanted to find out what people's greatest fear was. And so they surveyed some 3,000 people, and here's what they come up with. The people's greatest fear is public speaking. I said, that makes sense. But since I ain't got good sense, I figured I'd give it a whirl. So most of y'all probably never, half of y'all don't know my name. The other half know me simply as Debbie Williams' husband. Debbie, the little greeter. There was a lady stopped me out here in the hall a few weeks ago. She said, "Are you the guy that's married to Debbie, the cute little greeter?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." She gave me a look up and down and said, "You mighty lucky that little gal said yes to you." Yes, sir. So I grew up over in North Carolina. I always wanted to live in Tennessee. I started listening to the Vols in the late 60s on the radio. And I fell in love with them. And, the Lord let me make it up here in 2019. And I sure love it here. And when I was growing up over there, I grew up poor. I mean, y'all don't know poor. We was so poor. If it cost a quarter to go around the globe, we couldn't have got to the mailbox, man. That's true. And we were so poor that the tooth fairy left IOU under the pillow. That's right. And then we used to pour, one of my brothers was close to the same size. So we had to wear the same clothes to school. We shared a set of clothes. Well, here was the bad part. The kids at school would be real mean to you on the day. If it wasn't your day to wear the pants and underwear, you got made a lot of fun of. That's right. So, Mama got the idea one time. They come a time, boy, howdy, I reckon things got so bad. And, there wasn't nothing to eat in the house. That was very unusual. That's the first time that ever happened. Mama didn't know what she was going to do, so she come up with this. She said, boy, sit down around this table, and I'll take a cookbook, and I'll read recipes out of it, and y'all can pretend like you're getting something to eat, and you'll probably be all right. And you know, that worked out pretty good, except for my one brother that was hard of hearing. He nearly starved to death. That's right. So, went on my life to work, and I spent my entire career in the heavy civil construction industry, building wastewater, water treatment plants throughout the southeastern United States, all different places. But the best thing was, the common thread was SEC football everywhere I was down here. And I built a job in Columbus, Georgia back in the middle, late 90s. Old boy worked for me. He said he had a son, and his son was some more kind of football player, I reckon. He's 6'4", 242, run a 4.8 40, and he played linebacker or tight end, and everybody in this country wanted him to come to school. So he pondered over it like a young kid does. And anyway, his daddy come up to me one day and said, my boy's decided where he wants to go to school. I said, yeah, where? He said, Georgia. I said, well, that's all right. He'll be home close to you. Yeah. He said, but I'm afraid he can't get in school up there at Georgia. I said, how come? What did he get on his SATs? He said, well, Clay, mostly drool. I said, well, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I said, the way he plays football, they'll find a way to get him in school for sure. He said, yeah, I feel a little bit better. He said, you know, if Forrest Gump could get in over to the University of Alabama, surely my boy can get into Georgia. Indeed. And then there's Alabama. Now, if any of y'all from Alabama remember, I'm telling jokes. I got over there, and I can't prove this because I didn't even look for it on Google. I just assumed this all my life, that nobody from the state of Alabama has ever been invited to study abroad. Ain't happening. And there's things over there they just don't say. You'll never hear them say these things. They're like, I believe I'd rather have grapefruit and yogurt than biscuits and gravy. That ain't happening in Alabama. Another one's like, where'd I lay that Wall Street Journal? That's right. They don't say stuff like that. I mean, I was there for 4 years, and I one time never heard the word checkmate. I will always remember those folks fondly. I never even heard, this is another thing I didn't ever hear. Me and my family are vegetarians. The whole group. And then finally, I never heard anybody say, I'll have Shakespeare for 1,000, Ken. So that was most of what Alabama was, but I had a job over in Coleman, Alabama, and that's quite a place if you ain't never been. I got my office trailers all set up and got the job site set up and put an ad in the paper for some help. Old boy come out there, first one, come looking for a job. He bounced in that office trailer. He says, are you the man hiring? I said, yeah, I'm hiring. He said, I fill out this application here, boy, and I'll talk to you. So he sat down, and he filled that application out, and he handed it back over there to me, and we went back to my office and sat down. And he didn't look too bad on paper till I flipped the paper over. And then right there where it says, closest relative, he put down 8 miles. Over here where it says, in emergency contact, he wrote down 911. And I'll tell you, the sad part of that whole deal was he's the smartest one I hired. I was out there with them one day. They was eating lunch, and I walked up to some of them. I said, I'd like to get to know them a little better. And about that time, here come a tractor-trailer truck flatbed loaded with sod, one end to the other. One old boy said, right there, right there. He said, when I hit that big lottery, that's what I'm going to do. I said, what's that, son? You buy your truck and drive it? He said, no, man. He said, I'm going to send my grass off somewhere to get it cut. Yeah, he was serious. And he had a buddy sitting there with him. He said, not me, I ain't fooling with nothing like that. He said, I'm going to buy the biggest, tallest, double wide anybody's ever seen. He said, it's going to be 100 foot long, 70 foot wide, and 2 full stories. I said, well, son, I ain't sure they even make something like that. He says, well, they ought to for people that's got money. Yeah, he was serious. It was a great place over there, a lot of good people. I went down to Louisiana after that, and them people down there, they're some real fine people. But I'll tell you what they're best at, cooking. And if it walks, crawls, swims, or flies, they can tell you how to fix it for supper tonight. That's right. You go down here to the zoo at Knoxville, and you come up where there's an animal there, you know, there'll be a sign or a plaque there that's got what kind of animal that is, where it's from, what they like to eat, some of that kind of stuff as you go around the zoo. Well, you go down to the zoo in New Orleans, Louisiana, you come around, they got a big sign like that too. But on that sign, it has a recipe and a list of suggested side dishes. That's right, they're good people. And I really loved it down there, but I got old and I had to give it up and come to retire. And I don't like getting old. I don't know, some of y'all might be getting old too. I don't know, can't see you. That's good. I don't like it. It ain't no fun. Things starting to hurting, things starting to happening. And a man told me when I was a young man, he said, you'll know you're old when these 3 things happen to you. You lose your memory. I can't remember the other 2. That's right. And getting old, some guy told me not long ago, he said, I'm about 70 years old. He said, well, you know, 70 is the new 50. I said, I don't know about that, but 8 o'clock's a new midnight at my house. You got that right. And that's you know, just getting old. That's not fun. But here we are. And the only thing death can do to me is take me before Jesus, right? Just like Charlie Kirk said. That's right. And I'll leave y'all with this thought. The worst time to ever have a heart attack is during a game of charades.
Give it up for Clay, everybody. Okay, judges.
Clay, I love you so much. And I know some of your small group boys that you teach on Sunday morning are just loving laughing at you tonight. So I think you have a fan club back here. You got fatheads and signs.
Can you turn that sign around so everybody can see?
It says Clay Williams, make comedy great again. Wow. I mean, I think you did that tonight.
Yeah, that was good. A lot of wisdom shared. I will say this. My wife has a lot of family in Alabama, and so if they heard that, they would probably say...
That was great.
They would probably say that they are offended. I would say, I'm just glad somebody finally said it.
Yeah, there you go.
So, great job.
Clay, what a surprise, man. How long you been doing stand-up?
That's the first time I ever took a try at it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You did a great job. Great job.
Yeah, I think you should start doing stand-up more so you can afford one of those sweet 2-story.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
No, it was a great job, fantastic. You had me hook, line, and sinker. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, judges.
Yes,
thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Right.
Give it up for Clay, everybody. Thank you, Clay. All right. Our next act is singing All Is Found from the animated musical Frozen. She's 10 years old, so give a warm welcome to Cora Jenkins.
There's a river full of memories. Sleep, my darling,
Beautiful. Good job, Cora. All right, Megan, are you crying again?
I am. Listen, it's so sweet seeing you up there singing. You look beautiful, and I'm so proud of you. You're always performing something upstairs, so I think tonight is just letting you shine, and you did that, and you look so confident up there. Like you've just made for the stage, girl. Made for the stage.
Cora, I got to tell you, me and my wife drove here separate, so I didn't have my kids today in my car. And I thought today's the day I don't have to hear Frozen. But here we are. I was wrong. But this is the best rendition I've ever heard. So great job.
Good job.
Very good.
So I know from experience, when you stand there, it's nerve-wracking, isn't it? But you did an awesome job. You were on key. You did good. Really good. Good job.
I don't even know what a key is. I just know that was really good. I can't, you'll appreciate this, I can't let it go. You did the next right thing. It was just amazing. Thank you so much for that. It was absolutely astounding. Thank you.
Give it up for Cora one more time. Okay, well, next up tonight is perhaps the most unique talent and perhaps the entire show. I'm not sure, but you can be the judge. This is sort of a dance routine, but it's, I'll just let him show you, okay? So everyone put your hands together for 8 years old, Josiah Bond. Come here. Hey, come back over here. Don't run off yet.
Oh, my.
Okay, thank you for putting your shirt back on. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, man. Isaiah, I've been crying of tears of sweetness, and now I'm crying tears of just what did we just witness. I don't even, I'm not sure if I have words, but like, I just so curious.
You'll never look at him the same.
Can you tell a Bible story that way? Like, I think that would be epic. How did you come across this talent?
I was like 3 years old. I was like goofing off with my brother, and I was like, what if I do this with my shoulder? And then I was like, hey, Josiah, look at this.
Look at this.
And he was like, what? Go show mom that. And I was like, what? And she was like, are you feeling okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
That's so good.
We've always known the Bond children are talented. I did not know to that level.
Yeah, and now you know that maybe you could monetize this. So that's a great idea. You know, it's funny, Isaiah, you doing that reminded me. When we were talking about having a talent show, me and Brendan were talking and deciding.
About doing the same thing?
Well, sort of. No, because we were deciding, like, we don't have any talent, which is ironic. We're sitting here judging a talent show, but we're like, what talent? We don't have any talent. We have some skills, but not talent. That, my friend, is talent. And I will add this. If you drew that smiley face on the back of your back yourself, that would be talented. I would say it was probably Brigitte who lined up those eyebrows perfectly, I will say. So extra points for that.
My mom drew it.
Yeah. She did a good job.
She did good.
It was a good job.
Yeah.
My shoulders are hurting.
So you're gonna pull the hamstring, broken shoulder blade.
Yeah, exactly. Golly. So every man in the room is jealous. I mean, they are. They just are. But I'll never look at the songs that were played the same again. I will always see your back and that face. Good job.
I've never seen a song, but I need to. Room roasted. All right. Okay. No. Okay, we're back. Me and you, Isaiah. Listen, Megan asked all the questions that I was thinking.
Oh,
Like,
sorry, I took
how
that.
did?
I'm
No,
sorry.
it's great. I was like,
You
how
should
in the
have gone
world do you
first.
figure out that?
He don't have his own stuff.
How?
That's right.
First of all, have you had any MRIs or anything like that to make sure everything's attached the way it needs to be? And how long did you practice all like this routine here?
Since he was 3.
He's just been building for this moment.
Basically, yeah, when I was 3.
All right. Well, I'm jealous. That's great. You could lay on the floor and you could pick up a cereal box and you could walk out of here. Good job, buddy. Good job.
All right, give it up for Isaiah. Or put your shoulder blades together. I don't know. Okay. At Corryton, we're gifted to have exceptional music every week here. We hear from guests and new members throughout the year that they're impressed by the number of talented singers and players that we have on the stage, and we're happy to know that this is inspiring the next generation that's coming up. And one of the songs that we've been doing recently is Holy Forever. So tonight, with the help of our Corryton House band, everyone help our next act feel welcome to the stage. Singing Holy Forever is 11 years old, Paisleigh King.
1,000 generations falling down in worship to sing the song of ages to the Lamb. And all come before us, and all who will believe will sing the song of ages to the Lamb. Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all. All thrones and dominions, all powers and positions, your name stands above them all. And the angels cry, holy. All creation cries, holy. You're lifted high, holy, holy forever. If you've been forgiven and if you've been redeemed, sing the song forever to the Lamb. If you walk in freedom and if you bear His name, sing the song forever to the Lamb.
Paisleigh, I'm so proud of you. You did so good. I cannot sing at all, and I'm glad my mic was off because I was singing along with you. You were singing. Oh, you know I can't sing. But you did so good. You should be proud of yourself, taking a lot to get up there and sing in front of everyone. But man, you made the Lord really happy tonight, singing for Him. Great job.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to ask one question. Have you ever sang in front of anybody?
Heck no. Heck no. My first time ever, and my dad is here, and my mom, and everyone in my family, and I was like stressed, and my palms were literally sweating.
Yes, you did great.
Well, for your first time singing in front of people, that was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you think,
Yeah.
Spencer?
Yes. I
She
would
did better
never.
than you would.
You did way better than I ever would. I would never try to sing in front of everybody, especially my friends and family, because they would tell me how awful it was, and I wouldn't be ready for that.
They
But you
told
did
me.
great. Well, you needed to hear it. You picked a great song. I love that song. Like Megan, I wanted to sing along too, and so it was nice to have that. We're at church. I feel like we should be singing a worship song. This is perfect. Great job.
Good job. I'm really surprised at all the young talent. I mean, the singers, that's awesome. You just did a really good job. Appreciate it.
Future's
It
bright.
was great.
I can't believe that you can come out here and see all these people and sing in front of them. I mean, I just can't get over the fact, all of them, but I can't get over the fact that you came out here knowing your story and how special this was. Thank you so much. It was a blessing to listen to you, honestly.
I did want to say this because when I was in the kids, Miss Megan always told us to show the talent that God blessed us with. So that's why I done it.
All right, let's hear it for Paisleigh one more time. Megan's just gonna cry all night long. Okay, well, let's see. What do you say we play a game real quick? You up for that? Okay. All right, so for our next act, calm down, Will. We're going to play a Guess the Movie game. So playing a handful of movie scores for us on the piano. See if you can guess them. Welcome to the stage and the piano, 11 years old, Josiah Bond. Come up here, buddy. All right. Judges?
Josiah. Wow. That was so cool. I literally did not know what to expect. I'm so glad we did not come and see any of the rehearsals. We are surprised just as much as the audience tonight. And that was so cool. Like, that was, I first of all did not know you could play the piano. Kelly Lopez, if you're here, he plays the piano.
Yeah. Wow.
I figured it out when my little brothers just played one little note, and we were all like, "How'd you do that?"
Were you 3?
We start talent young in the Bond house.
Yeah.
So little
No
dun,
doubt.
dun, dun, and we were like,
That was really cool. That was really cool.
That's a face.
Yeah.
Very
It's
good
amazing.
job.
You're
It was
Hey,
cool.
well, secret about me is like, I actually really want to know how to play the piano, but I'm not ever going to learn how to read music. So I just try to figure it out, or I'll watch a YouTube video. And I don't tell anybody this. My wife has kept this secret. I watch a YouTube
I
video
wouldn't
that
tell
tries to
nobody
like
either.
teach you an easy song to play, like a song that you like. And so when you walked out and they said you were going to play the piano, I was like, no offense, this little kid, I would probably guess some Disney movie theme songs or something. But for you to play those songs, extremely impressive. I absolutely loved it. I'm incredibly jealous, and I want to be like you when I grow up.
I mean,
He's saying it's not that hard.
Thanks.
So you played those songs so good, I knew every one of them. Every one of
We
them.
were guessing them.
The only one he knew was Harry Potter.
No, that was just my favorite. I knew all of them.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
Good job. Good job, Josiah.
Well, yeah, for sure. I'm going to give you a piece of encouragement here, okay? The next evolution of that talent is holding your brother up and moving him to the notes and letting him move his shoulder blades.
That's right.
To hit
That's
the-
right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, that
Or
was
he could
fantastic.
stand on the piano and do it.
Yes. So
cool.
I'm just saying, I think it was fantastic, but I think there's room to grow. Okay? It's great. Fantastic. Thank you so
Great
much.
job.
Way to go, buddy.
Give it up for Josiah.
Good job, buddy.
All right. Well, I've been here at Corryton for 11 years now, and through the years, I've been asked to do random impressions of stuff, and it's a weird thing that I've done since I was a little kid. So when we started talking about doing this variety show and the chance of me doing more impressions, I thought I want to just do something different. So this time I thought I could do musical impressions. So some of you all know that I'm also kind of a student of politics, and so to make the event or make this even more fun, I'm going to sing a beloved song as brought to you by 7 of our presidents. So here we go.
Where it began, ask not. I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Well, was in the spring. The spring became the summer. Who did believe you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me. No, I didn't touch you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seemed so good. Before 9/11, I've been inclined to believe they never could. But now I look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only 2. Michael, Michelle, excuse me. And when I hurtin' runs off my very big shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Cold, I am cold. Get me a blanket. What? What is it you want? You want me to sing? Okay, all right. Sweet Carolyn, happy birthday party food. So good. Now I can't decide which ice cream that I should do. Oh no. And by the way, you know, I sit on a stand and I get hot and I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the summer. And shut up, Joe. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. The very best, actually. Now, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Thank you very bigly.
Thank you. Whew. All right. For our next act, if you don't have any small kids here, or you've never been to our Vacation Bible School, it's some of the most fun that our kindergartners through fifth graders will enjoy all year long. So, tonight, tumbling to a song from this year's Vacation Bible School is our youngest act at only 6 years old. So everyone cheer on Lenny Howell.
I'm bored. Alexa, play At the Top of My Lungs.
You spoke one word and the dark became light. I believe it, yeah. You spoke my name and my heart came to life. I believe it, yeah. I wanna sing about it. I wanna scream and shout it. I'm gonna sing it right now at the top of my lungs. I'll sing, will sing out of my heart. I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice at the top of my lungs. I'll sing with all of my heart. I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice at the top of my lungs. At the top of my lungs. Yeah, at the top of my lungs.
Way to go, Lenny. Come here. Come up here. Good job.
Lenny!
All right.
Oh my goodness, Lenny, you did so good up there, tumbling, showing us your talent. What a fun routine to the best song we had this summer. That now you've ruined it because it was just kind of out of my head, and now I'm gonna be singing those songs again and again. Yeah, they're just stuck with me. You can't get rid of them. But that was like Frozen, but better because we singing about Jesus, right?
Was that your favorite VBS song?
Oh, yeah. I was doing the motions with you. I was performing also down here. You made me dance it up. You did great. Way to go, Lenny.
That was excellent. I gotta say, that is probably so far the most talented and the best performance that we have seen tonight, and I don't think we will see anything better. That was the best. Lenny, I want to tell. Hold on.
Where's the golden buzzer?
Hold on. I want to tell Lenny. I'm gonna tell everybody our story about why we're best friends. Okay, when we were at VBS, Lenny
She doesn't tell people
She
that.
has the coolest. Well, I think we're best friends. She may say the same. Lenny had the coolest shoelaces, and they were tie dye. and they were awesome, and I just told her how cool they were. The very next night, she was there and brought me my own pair of shoelaces.
Wow.
So we have, you may have, with your besties, you may have friendship bracelets. Me and Lenny have bestie
Shoestrings.
laces. Yes, we are. So therefore, we're best friends, and everybody should vote for her, and that was the best one tonight. So none of my friends, I have other friends that have never gotten me anything, so that's why you're my best friend.
Brennan never gets him anything.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it. So the question is, where do you get all the energy from?
Practice.
Oh.
Practice. Practice
right.
makes perfect, and it was perfect. Good job.
That's right.
Listen, Lenny, as a talentless man, I know talent when I see it, okay? That was amazing. I can't believe you did a one-arm cartwheel. I think when I was 6, I was just figuring out how to tie my shoes, let alone, I say absolutely insane. You are so impressive. And how old are you again?
6.
No way.
It's not fair. Awesome. You just go ahead and give her the trophy. Get her out. Crazy.
Give it up for Lenny, everybody. Okay, for our next act, we're reminded that life is a series of mountains and valleys, ups and downs, good times and bad. And just as we see in Psalm 23, because God is with us in the valley, we can find joy in the dark and the rainy days. So singing a vocal duet in the song Flowers, everyone please welcome teenagers Eden Shelton and Alex Hayes.
Well, blue skies and hillsides feel so far away, and I wrote in my notebook that I've seen better days than the ones as of late. I can't bear the weight. The rain won't stop pouring out my window pane, and I haven't left my bedroom in 76 days. I wish something would change, 'cause I'm losing faith. So I brought it up in a desperate prayer. Lord, why are you keeping me here? Then he said to me, child, I'm planting seeds. I'm a good God and I have a good plan. So trust that I'm holding a watering can, and someday you'll see that flowers grow in the valley.
So whatever the reason, I'm barely getting by. I'll trust it's a season, knowing that you're by my side every step of the way. And I'll be okay, 'cause I brought it up in a desperate prayer. Lord, why are you keeping me here? Then he said to me, child, I'm planting seeds. I'm a good God and I have a good plan. So trust that I'm holding a watering can, and someday you'll see that flowers grow in the valley.
When I'm on the mountain and looking down below,
I'll see a valley of flowers that needed time to grow.
and I'll thank you for the rain.
The hurting days of pain.
And I'll bring it up in a grateful prayer. Thank you, Jesus, for keeping me there. You know just what I need, and you've planted seeds. 'Cause you're a good God with a real good plan, and you hold my world in a watering
All right, guys. Step up here. You want this microphone? There you go. Okay.
Eden, Alex, what? That was such a beautiful song. I thought you both just blew it out. It was beautiful. I loved the song choice. I loved the back and forth and then the come together. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. Also, you all may know, the audience may know, they are both really talented artists, but not in the way that they just showed us tonight. Eden is like a fantastic drawer, of all these crazy things. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. And then Alex can do this most crazy origami stuff, folding paper, and they're so talented. And tonight you just showed another way, and I loved it.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. Alex, once again, you have proven how talented you are by far. That's amazing. Eden, I have a question. Where do you get all your singing talent from? Can your mom and dad sing?
I think mostly my father. He wouldn't admit it.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
He wouldn't admit it if you asked him or if you told him, but he's a pretty good singer.
Well, I think Rich and Matthew need to have a conversation with your dad. Yeah. Sounds like you guys have a lot of talent in your family. Yeah, he's
surprise.
Yeah. Great job, guys. That was awesome.
It was a big surprise for me because you're always so quiet.
Yeah.
When I see you, you're so quiet. And Alex, the only time I ever see you, you've got some origami thing in your hand. So tonight, you're known as singers. Good job.
Yep.
I'm going to actually judge today. I didn't like it.
What?
I loved it. Listen, I know this is a competition, but what you guys just did right there is so special on so many different levels. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Thank you. Good job. Made me proud.
Good job.
Give it up for Alex and Eden. Thank you, guys.
I'll make you nervous.
Okay, let's see. Hey, Caleb, over here. What are you doing? You're just figured we got a lot of really good contestants that need a clean stage, right? Yeah. Okay. So, are you just janitor tonight, or do you have any talents? He says he can dance. Y'all want to see him dance? Very, very clean stage. Very clean. In 1998, a Hollywood movie studio made an animated retelling of the story of Moses. Y'all know that movie? The Prince of Egypt. The epic musical starred Hollywood A-listers. It was crazy. Val Kilmer, Steve Martin, Ray Fiennes, Sandra Bullock, Patrick Stewart, Michelle Pfeiffer. And just as amazing as the film, though, was the music. So here to sing a hit song from that movie with the help of the Corryton House Band is Jessica Hopkins and Sarah Atkins. Give it up for them.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Oh yeah, there can be miracles when you believe. No
Excellent job, ladies. Excellent job. All right, come up here. Judges, what do we think?
Oh, Jessica and Sarah, you all look beautiful in your matching outfits. It's a whole vibe. You were like a great duo up there singing. I thought it was fabulous. I love the melodies. I know nothing about singing. I don't know. Rich is here, but I thought that was like great. They sounded so good. Are you laughing at me?
Well, no, it's funny.
Not at all. With
I'm
you.
sitting here and I'm like, what do I like about that? I don't know how to put words to it.
Melodies, that's the right word?
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
you're right. I don't know.
I'm just
Harmony,
saying,
maybe.
Harmony.
Harmonies,
Okay, that's
yeah.
the word. It was beautiful. But I also wanted not
don't
to
know.
take away from you all because I thought it was amazing. But like the band and our backup vocals back there, they did so good when
They're
Matt
okay.
came
It's a
in. I was
great
like,
show.
They're okay.
this
They're
is
okay.
good. It was good.
They're okay.
Great job, ladies. Great job.
That is great. Also, don't know what to tell you. No, I have no critique on singing other than I know that was really good. One thing that's fun about doing the talent show is you guys, everybody can go up there and show their talent, and we can all just be encouraging and enjoy it. But you also expose yourself to what you're good at, what you're talented at. And Jessica, we know you're an amazing singer already, but Sarah, now we know. And so,
Pressure's
No
there.
hiding it now.
yeah, just like all these others that sing really good. There's a guy over there. It looks like he just walked out of a convertible from a long drive. His hair's blown back. You need to talk to him. You need to talk to him about maybe singing and getting plugged in. So, you guys did great. That was awesome.
Sarah, how long have you been singing?
I've been doing it since about middle school.
Okay. Well, Jessica, we know you sing, right? We know now Sarah sings. You guys were confident. I mean, the jackets. I mean, look at that leopard print. I mean, you guys could have pulled that off.
Nor would we have tried.
You guys did a great job.
It was really good. How much experience do you have singing in front of like this many people?
I haven't done this in a very long time. The only reason I got back up here was because Hunter Abner just left for basic.
Mm-hmm.
And so me and her decided that we would sing together for him, basically.
Oh,
So
wow.
Now I'm crying.
I was just gonna say it is really sweet to see you guys singing together. For those who don't know, Hunter is Jessica's son and Sarah is Hunter's girlfriend, and so yeah, he just left for basic. So it's really sweet to see you guys do this together. That's awesome.
Can we send him like a CD of this, Blake, or something? Absolutely. You think? Okay. Like in basic training. Okay. No, the girls, that was fantastic. I love like the little Egyptian vibes and everything like that.
Egyptian.
We're in the wilderness.
There you go.
It was perfect.
Yeah, dude. You don't know about the Egyptians and North Africa and all that stuff and killing all the animals? Don't get me started. I'm just kidding. That was great.
We won't.
Please don't.
Thank you, ladies. Give it
Please
up
don't
for
get
them.
started.
Wow. Great job. Great job. We have a bunch of people visiting the church and maybe that are here tonight that have moved here from out of state. But most of us, I'd say, have been here all of our lives. And we get it. We understand the draw of Tennessee's beauty and personality, and our next act understands that perfectly. If you've ever had to leave Tennessee, you understand that there's no place like it. So back in 2005, a young woman was living in Indiana, going to school there, but missing the state that she came from. So she wrote a song as a tribute to her home state, Tennessee. Well, that was 20 years ago. Now she's married with 4 kids. She's been through so much, but the whole family moved back to Tennessee not that long ago. So here to sing that song tonight are the Bond Kids singers and their mom, Brigitte. Give it up for them.
There is a place I long to see that lies beneath the canopy of rich and ancient history, where people lived a legacy. Smoky mountain hollows calling me, where the river sings a symphony and the fireflies dance wondrously. Dainty irises are whispering, come home where your heart is free to run the hill voices sighing through a mirror of misty mornings drenched with the dew, telling the night her time is through. Smoky mountain hollows calling me, where the river sings a symphony, and the fireflies dance one to sleep. Dainty irises are whispering, come home where your heart is free to run the hills of mystery. My soul is missing thee, Tennessee.
And journey's life has led me away to dream upon that beautiful day. I see a grove of poplar trees and feel the breath of Tennessee.
Smoky mountain hollows calling me, where the river sings a symphony, and the fireflies dance one to sleep. Dainty irises are whispering, come home where your heart is free to run the hills of mystery. My soul is missing thee, Tennessee.
And I'm shaking because I'm crying. I don't know what it is about tonight. The guys are like literally, Will's like, are you okay, Spencer? Check on her. I mean, I'm like crying. And I think it's just so sweet to see you with your kiddos, and just a really sweet moment. And I think just kind of knowing your testimony and your story, and sorry, y'all are so lame. Why are you laughing?
We're worried about you. You're going to be dehydrated.
I'm a mom. I
Need
don't
something
know.
to drink?
No, I can't drink. They won't let me go to the bathroom. No, I'm serious. You know, your kids, they've made a name on this stage with, you know, Rocky Top, and this one was just great. I thought you all did a great job, and I love that Brigitte just played and let her kids sing that song, and I thought that was just really, really sweet.
I'm not making fun of you because honestly, I feel the exact same. I'm just hiding. I'm holding it in better.
Okay.
But I do feel the same. Brigitte, you're like a real life superhero. Like literally in real life, I admire you so much, and I love your kids and just seeing how awesome and talented they are. You guys can go up there and do this together. They can stand here and perform and do what they're supposed to do. I only have 2 kids, and I feel like they're on a fast track for misdemeanors in life. And so you guys are just so well behaved and perfect. It's amazing.
I did have to pay them, so.
That's right.
Hey,
Don't work
whatever
for free.
works. Whatever
Don't work
works.
for free.
It's a pleasure to see all you guys. That was great.
So what's the name of the song?
Tennessee.
It's called Tennessee, of course.
Of course. Of course.
That's why we said Tennessee a lot.
That's why we said Tennessee a lot.
He's from West Virginia. You want to Steve Ham?
Tennessee is my second favorite place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Write a
I know
song
you're
about it.
proud to have your kids singing with you. What a great, just a great thing as a parent. The harmonies were really good. I think the only thing that was
took my
missing.
word.
That was my word. I think the only thing that was missing was Caleb dancing.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
I think that was the only
He was
thing.
kind of dressed for it,
Yeah,
overalls
yeah,
and a push
overalls.
dress. Yep.
Yeah. Great job.
Great job. I just, first of all, were your shoulder blades dancing during the song? What was going on there? Every syllable. So I just can't, the only thing I can do, I just think about how fun bedtime must be. I know it's chaotic and it's like, oh, we got kids everywhere and all that stuff. All I can do is lay down with my kids and make them guess my favorite food for about 7 straight nights and they still miss it and all that stuff. But you guys are writing songs and singing together. It's so endearing to watch you guys up there. And Eliana, I love you so much. You did a fantastic job. There, okay. Woo!
All right, give it up for the Bond Kid Singers. And their Bond Brigitte. Our next act is truly a story of courage and redemption. A son seeking to honor his father's legacy, which was tragically cut short. Here is the story of the maestro.
Courage isn't the absence of fear, but going on in spite of it. My father was a world-class automaton player. I mean, he was the man. You could not go to a club that had music and not see I mean, he was everywhere. He was incredible. Until that night. His hands, both of his hands, they were gone. The music stopped. And so did everything else. Since that day, life hasn't been the same. It hasn't been easy for me or him. Here, Dad, let me give you a hand. What? Oh. You ready?
I'm ready.
It felt like the music of life had stopped in my heart. And I thought, what could I do? That's why I'm here tonight, to honor my dad, to finish the song he never could, to keep the music going. I can keep the music going. My heart will go on. So, Dad, this one's for you.
All right, Andrew. Here we go. You've been practicing. You've prepared for this. You can do this. And go. Well, that went poorly. Come on, Andrew, don't let your dad down. This is your destiny.
Lewis on his automaton. Wow. And Dad's there on the front row.
I'm so glad. I'm going to clap. He can't clap for you. I'm going to clap
Megan!
for you. Oh,
Wow.
I was just trying to be nice. I'm sure he was so proud.
What?
Your dad, he can't clap for you. I just wanted to clap for you.
Thank you.
You did good. Great job.
Thank you.
I was worried about you. I'm glad you got it together. And I hope your kids are here that we can carry on that tradition of
Let's hope not.
loving, and caring for your father.
Thank you.
I hope that they will continue to do that in such tribute to your own father.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. There's a saying that says, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Thank you.
That's probably what your dad was thinking at the beginning of that. But I'm really glad that you showed perseverance. What a great example that was. And then you turned a rough start into whatever that was. And it was something.
Do you want me to do it again?
No.
No.
Yeah, maybe later.
Where do you get one of those things? Barnes & Noble, they're $80. I have no, your dad has no hands, I have no words. Thank you.
Yeah, that first section, I thought we were going to have to hide your dad's feet because you blew it. You like that?
He said
Still
they were going to hide your
That was
dad's feet
awful.
because you blew it.
Or his
Thank
ears.
you.
His
His ears,
would be
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's why he didn't have any hair. That terrible performance. Too far. Okay.
Whoa.
Listen, I love your outfit is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
tweed.
The shirt in the interview was great also.
Yes, pod racing.
The beard
Yeah.
and the hat.
Yes, it was great.
Yeah.
I would throw that thing in the trash and never play it again.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Give it up for Andrew Lewis and his automaton. Thank you, buddy. Matt, what'd you think? Thumbs up or? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. For our final participating act of the night, just see if you can keep up with this amazingly rapid and piercing lyrical flow. Premiering and performing her rap single Grave Clothes, everyone welcome Brigitte Stair, aka Lil'B Sola.
I'm sick of this. We look like idiots. What has become of us? We sound so ridiculous. Preaching that we've been redeemed, that a Savior has washed us clean. But in reality, we're walking around with a grave clothes still wrapped around at our feet. Church, we cry and we sing. The pendulum swings, the Pavlovian bell rings, and we salivate for internet flings. Double-minded at best, we're in a terrible mess. You've only got one life to live. We don't get a do-over, kids. Why do we feel like a pendulum? Why? One take a cold and the other hot. Why? Ready or not, suddenly swinging back to the graves with their mouths open wide, just to swallow us up. You think that we learn, that we get a clue. Jump off the swing, then I know it's coming after me, after you. The pull is so strong, we're trapped inside flesh, it is weakening. Do we really belong in the palm of his hand? Do we really believe it? Aware of the cost. If I trade in the truth and I walk to this Egypt, you think that we live our lives knowing that we could be spewed from his mouth just like Laodicea. Hands of hell, chopping another bit, licking the lips, ready to chew up and spit out your kids. Living in a generation full of bona fide misfits. Together we benefit from all the rhetoric, telling me that what I believe is bigotry. You wanna chop up the word of God and make it fit what you were thinking, pleasing, everything and fancy. Yet we as Christians bear our head in the sand. We let the racing monster infiltrate our family. Half-hearted devotion to orders and the pansies. Watered down church existed in mediocrity. Like Socrates, we debate with our philosophies. Quite possibly becoming dumber with the knowledge that we gain. But the understanding of the truth we abstain. We've gone insane. I'm sick of this. We look like idiots. What has become of us? We sound so ridiculous, preaching that we've been redeemed, that a Savior has washed us clean. But in reality, we're walking around with a grave clothes still wrapped around at our feet. Church, we cry and we sing. The pendulum swings, the Pavlovian bell rings, and we salivate for internet flings, double-minded at best. We're in a terrible mess. We've only got one life to live. We don't get a do-over, kids. Everything inside the world is screaming. I can hear the whispers of Eden. Did God really say you couldn't eat it? Did God really say it was forbidden? The fruit tree is ripe for the picking. Nothing stopping you from attaining all the glory of His kingdom and wisdom. I promise that you will not regret it. Now we're hiding and getting ashamed in the garden. We can hear the footsteps of the Lord is walking, calling us to fall into His arms as we're falling. In our hands, He hold us full of sin and broken. Now the separation got us in the darkness groping. We just lay down, go to sleep, keep on hoping. God will look the other way, maybe He won't notice. More look around, our lives are so hopeless. Tip and toe around the truth. Dance around these whitewashed tombs, forgetting who created tomb. Because we prayed, we just assume there's no need to rip the roots of weeds that we've ignored and grew. Nothing left for us to do but live our lives, make it through. We hear the knocking at the door. We just lay there on the floor, expecting that our lives will change without repentance or exchanging the lies that we've ingested. Now they've grown and manifested into something so grotesque. Lord, rip this heart right out my chest. I'm sick of this. We look like idiots. What has become of us? We sound so ridiculous, preaching that we've been redeemed, that a Savior has washed us clean. But in reality, we're walking around with a grave clothes still wrapped around at our feet.
Awesome.
You
Okay, judges.
would probably get in trouble, but I felt like you needed a mic drop moment out there. Like, I don't, because
Rich is like, no.
Don't do that. We need a pretend one. I did it. It was great. Brigitte. Oh, that was so cool. I did not cry through that because I was vibing so. I was with you. I was trying to follow every lyric.
The harmonies.
I couldn't cry in it because I was like in it. It's so, you're so talented. The range of talent is crazy. It's so cool. It's so cool just seeing that. I don't know, a few years ago you did a song up there, and just for this one to be yours, so lyrics that matter to you, it was great. Thank you. Yeah. And you look cute.
Thanks.
So cute. The hat.
That's not supposed to be what we judge on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, it's the actual talent.
It would be weird if you said that, right?
So, sure. No, that was fantastic. I can't wait for the rumors to start now around Knoxville. Like, that Rocky Ramsey guy allows rap music at his church. It's ridiculous. I can't wait for that. But I'm for it, and that was awesome. Again, continue to be a big fan of your work. That was great.
Wow.
Did you know what she was saying up there?
No.
I know.
I'm from West Virginia. Golly. I just want to know if I can borrow those pants when I go hunting. Great job. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say?
I don't know what to say.
I feel like I need to go home and repent. I mean, the words that I heard, I feel ashamed of
That's
myself.
a must.
Yes.
That's a must.
Yes, absolutely. So,
The
Brigitte,
automaton.
I feel like you've quadruple dipped. You're probably not going to win because people are going to vote for all your acts, and it's going to take away votes, but...
You don't want to take it away from your kids.
No.
Yeah. No, that was fantastic. It was amazing. I can't believe you can talk that fast. That's crazy. Wow.
I talk a lot.
All right, let's hear it for Lil'B, Sola, Brigitte, Stair. Thank you very much. Okay, throughout the night tonight, you've seen so many ministries represented, from Corryton Kids, the Corryton Youth, our young adults, our production team, our worship team, our cooking team, security, community groups, our staff and volunteers, and even some of our pastors. But you haven't seen our senior pastor yet. So, as you finish casting your votes tonight, put your hands together, clap your hands, stomp your feet for our final performance of the night. Singing Man of Constant Sorrow, welcome the Rocky Bottom Boys.
In constant sorrow all through his day. I
no friends to help him now.
He has no friends to help him now.
It's fare thee well, my own lover. I never expect to see you again, for I'm bound to ride that railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train.
Perhaps he'll die upon this train.
You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay, and you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave.
While he is sleeping in his grave.
Maybe your friends stay, think I'm just a stranger. My face you'll never see no more. But there is one promise, I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
The Rocky Bottom Boys, everybody. Everybody. As we bring all of our contestants back out onto the stage, we want to thank all of you for coming tonight and all of the participants and volunteers who made tonight what it was. Thank you for giving us a fun time of fellowship together as a church. But now is the time to announce the winner of our first Corryton's Got Talent. I'll give them just a second. In third place for Corryton's Got Talent this year, Eden Shelton and Alex Hayes. In second place at Corryton's Got Talent is Amelia Gully and Ava Khan. And the winner of our first Corryton's Got Talent is Andrew Lewis. Congratulations to Andrew. Do you have anything you want to say?
Thank you.
He thanks you all. Let's hear it one more time for our participants tonight. They did an amazing job, all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.